That just killed my mood today.
I know. And like for some reason, when you get in a grumpy mood, I get in a really good mood of like, let's be Easton's cheerleader.
And I looked at the stat line from last week against the Chargers, and leading passer was obviously Mahomes. Leading receiver was Travis Kelce, and leading rusher was Kareem Hunt. I was like,
Right.
Is this 2018?
I'm like told
This
to believe.
this certain individual needs to realize game recognized game. When you got game,
That's how I feel
respect
too.
it.
We're not hating on the Yankees, but
We're not
here's
hating
10 things
at
that
all.
we hate
We're
about
not,
them.
No, we're not hating at all. They pay $1 billion for players each year, and they somehow come short every time. Kansas, man, do the zoom. Its zoom effect is going
I
right
do
into
not
your brain.
any longer believe that KU will be in the top 25.
Alrighty.
How about Funnyston? Where's Funnyston? Let's get like
It left when
It left?
It
It-
left when the USB to the Rodecaster stopped working.
I think it should have helped. I'm in a great mood. Ready?
Yeah.
How about you start this episode?
No, I'm not.
I have so
starting
much
this.
energy.
I'm not starting this
Okay.
episode.
Welcome back to the Next Gen podcast. Today, you are so lucky to just hear from me and Easton. And when I say lucky, we had some technical difficulties.
I feel like every time we have technical issues, it's just the Easton and Alex show.
I
Put a
mean,
little graphic there. That's just
with sparkles. Can you add sparkles to it?
that is so frustrating every time. That just killed my mood today.
I know. And like for some reason, when you get in a grumpy mood, I get in a really good mood of like, let's be Easton's cheerleader. So
No.
that's my goal today.
Hopefully throughout the episode, my mood will progressively.
I think it will because you're getting to hang out with me.
Okay.
So just
I mean, hey, okay. To get the mood back, the Royals and Chiefs won on the same day.
I know.
But by the time this episode comes out, we will know if we're going to a game 5 or not with the Royals. So.
And you will have been there.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the game on Thursday. So that will be fun.
I'm so jealous. I keep debating, and I'm like, you can't financially handle that right now.
But you know what? I was like, it was the most impulsive buy I've ever had in my life. Like literally, just like.
Well, because you came and told me, you were like, if it's less than $140, I'm in. And then I asked you like 2 hours later, like, yeah, I'm okay with it, but it was $160.
Yeah.
Like, well,
so this was the step-by-step breakdown. So I'm looking at the ticket. So I just after we're done talking together, I talk to you and I go back to my office and my cubicle. I'm looking at the price of the tickets. I'm like, man, 130 right now plus fees doesn't sound too bad. So I'm looking at every site, StubHub, tickets for less, all the works. And then I find a good one and I got 130 plus fees, and there was a timer for every time. And I was texting my friend back and forth, like, do we want these? Do we want these? Should we go to this one or this one or these seats or those seats? And it was just a constant back and forth of this price looks good. This price looks good. Oh, wait, no, that one looks good. And then this seat looks better. And so it was just constant back and forth. But we got tickets and I'm going on Thursday, so I can't wait.
So what is your game day like schedule look like? When are you getting there?
I don't know.
Are you gonna skip work? Are you leaving me alone?
Probably. Like the rest of us. Like, who wouldn't? I mean, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Kidding.
But like, I'm gonna
kidding.
have separation anxiety on Thursday.
Oh
is
my
what that
Lord,
means.
you'll be fine. It's gonna be a lot of fun because I think we're gonna tailgate, but I haven't done this in like 10 years. Like I haven't like tailgated on a postseason game in 10 years. So
well,
I went to.
I don't think anyone in Kansas City has, saying that was the last time we were in the postseason. So
right, but it's just like I haven't done it in 10 years. I don't really remember what the feeling was like with Royals postseason baseball. So it's gonna be interesting to see what that was like again. But the thing is, this is the Yankees. I went when it was 2015 ALDS Game 5 with the Houston Astros, and that was electric because it was the Astros, and it was Game 5, and we have been like coming back and doing all that stuff. But I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Kansas City sports right now is lit.
We're killing it.
Hop on the train.
College football, maybe not our strong suit right now, but profesh football evidently is our thing right now. Baseball, we're killing it, obviously.
Right.
Realistically, We mentioned both of these teams on our bingo card. If you recall back to last time we had technical difficulties, it seems this is just our little game we play with ourselves.
Yes.
Is how are KU or how are Can oh my gosh. No, I'm falling apart.
Yeah.
How are Kansas City sports doing in the world of sports? What cool things are going to happen? Now, I was looking back on this actually a couple days ago, and I was like, we had really high expectations for ourselves.
100%.
And I was looking at it with Jack, and he was like, "That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen." And I was like, "Okay." These were the things we really wanted to happen, and in an ideal world, they would happen. We didn't say we expect them to happen. But I wanted to go over them and be like, we gave ourselves the deadline of after March Madness, right? So we have until like April 1st-ish. But I'm gonna pull it up on my computer because I just realized I cannot read my
you can
own.
see it, right?
I cannot read my own handwriting.
Are you saying I can try? Okay, well, you were writing like
I know.
like
I have
you were Eminem with the script writing. So, 100 viewers monthly. I mean, that's we had 100 views last month. Yeah.
We did?
Yeah, because
No way.
Vito's episode has 83 views. And
I was looking, I don't know about the only numbers I have access to look at are on YouTube. There's a couple on there with zeros.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But the Vito episode has 80 views, and then the spell check one has 30. So that alone,
and the Blake one did well too, didn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Which is
it has
funny
40.
to me because no hate to Vito, but that might be my least favorite episode we've done.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's just it feels. I mean, it's fine, and I like it, but Liberty North to the state, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, we have no idea. I have no idea how they're doing in season right now. Do you have any idea?
They're top 25 in the 8-10 varsity. I think there's 15 or 14. So
I would assume they're doing pretty okay.
Yeah. And then Salvi home run in the postseason it just happened yesterday. So do we have a pin? We don't have a pin, do we?
I'll mark it on my computer. Wait,
there's got to be a pin in this general area.
I mean, do you want me to go run and get one?
No, it's fine. But just tell me if I have a bingo. She's gonna run and go get a pen and edit it to where it makes it look like you got it fast. So
I was just really super speedy.
So all right, so 100 viewers.
We did it.
Salvi home run.
We did it. Okay, we also had MU to the top 20 college football teams. Like in the rankings.
College.
That was worded so silly.
That was like.
That's exactly what I have written down on here. MU to top 20 college football team.
They're now 21, so we don't know. It's not the end.
Well, what's the rest of their season look like? You're the MU football expert. What do you think?
They have Alabama, which I mean they lost to Vanderbilt.
They did, but seeing how MU is doing right now,
they've played such close games that it's like because Boston College was close. Vanderbilt was close. I mean, Vanderbilt looks pretty good now they play UMass. But
where are you looking?
Huh? I'm looking at my phone on the schedule.
Okay. I thought you were just like staring into space. Sorry.
They play Auburn, Alabama, Oklahoma. Yeah. And Arkansas doesn't look too bad.
Game. Huh? I think Lebo's going to
that game. That'd be great. So Alabama and Oklahoma
are your harder games.
Yeah. Which those, I don't know. That's going to be pretty tough. I think Mizzou can sneak in at 15 if they beat Alabama.
15 is a high. I was going to give them like 18.
18? Yeah. That could happen.
Is my highest bet. So that one, we have good looks. Bobby Witt to record a cycle is just so like random and not going to happen.
Yeah.
But when we wrote this down, he had like 2 games in a row where he was just missing one piece of it.
Exactly.
So I think that's where we were going with that one.
And then what's the next one? What is oh man, this is
to score a touchdown.
That's tough. Luis Rees-Zammit scored a touchdown. I mean, we could change it to Carson Steele. Let's change it to Carson Steele.
Is that allowed?
Who makes up the who? I make up the rules.
You make the rules. Who said you make the rules?
I'm changing it to Carson because he hasn't got one yet.
Here.
Huh? No, you're not. Honestly, you are because I lose my mind. So I'm changing that to Steele.
Okay, fine. I think that's a good. Yeah.
Dude, we're never gonna get a bingo. Taylor Swift proposal. That's not happening.
Okay.
It's not in the contract. The stupid contract meme.
I know. Do you think that they will wait to get engaged until, first of all, if they actually do, but
for real.
If they are going to get engaged, do you think they're going to wait until he retires from football? That's what
which
Jack
I
thinks.
don't think he's gonna see, the thing is, I don't think he's retiring this year.
I
By
don't
the
either.
no, because there would be this whole big thing of like
It was
Travis
for her.
no, Travis's going away season, his last
I
season.
don't think it would. Jason didn't really do
Yeah, he
that, did
did.
he?
I mean, well, last season was basically it because he signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah, I
So
guess so.
I think that's what Travis is gonna do next year, and then that'll be it. Like that, he'll be done.
I was thinking too. He's like what, 34, 35?
He
He just
just
had his
turned
birthday
30.
this
He
week.
just turned 35.
So I don't know. I don't think we'll have a Taylor Swift proposal before
Mm-mm.
April 1st, but I
That ain't
do think we
happening.
will have one from Travis.
Did you spill coffee on this thing? Because it
Let
looks
me
like
see it.
there's like
Where?
coffee on it right there.
Who knows? It's been hanging in my office.
What's this next one?
The next one at least I have like typed
March
out
Madness.
for a 15 seed to beat a 2 seed.
Oh yeah,
Obviously too far to start guessing that. I still definitely believe it could happen.
this next one's cracking.
Travis Kelce to lead tight ends and receiving yards.
Yeah,
How
no,
is that funny?
because he's not.
Well, that's not funny. That's sad.
Yeah, well, I think he'll get it.
I don't
Austin.
know how his season's been looking, but then again, he might get more now that we've had like Bryce is out for the season and all
Mm,
this happen. He
yeah,
might get targeted more, but like
100%.
everyone's defense has been,
Yeah,
reading that very easily. So,
Austin Booker, 4.5 sacks. That ain't happening.
nope.
Local college football team in the playoffs.
So in that we counted, it was KU, K State, MU.
K State's on that grind right
I
now.
know. I was gonna say it's not KU. We are out of playoff contention.
Chiefs plus 11 wins. We don't have that
You
one
are
yet.
running through these so fast.
Why? Yeah, because we don't have. But do you think that it'll happen? Like, I think K State will 100% make it into the college football playoffs. They have.
I haven't been watching their season that closely.
I
Not gonna lie. I just know that KU won't.
I've been I've been watching, and I think that they have a really good chance of making
Okay,
it.
so we still on our bingo board, we still have a chance of being able to cross that box off.
Yeah, I'd say our only like
Definite
possible one
no's.
is this row, maybe.
Okay, the first column. Okay, next Chiefs 11 plus wins.
That's gonna happen.
I think it'll happen.
We're
for sure.
5-0. We just need 6 more, and we play Carolina and the rest of the NFC North.
The
or
line,
NFC South.
the line was set at 12.5 for this season, so us taking 11 was already a low ball.
Yeah,
we changed it to our own alternate spread.
Mean,
that's like a minus 300.
It could still happen just because we don't have our weapons, but our weapons look good. I love Kareem Hunt.
I know as a player only, but
yes, I love Kareem Hunt. Like the player, it seems like he's doing good. Like as a personal, he looks like he's learned from what he did. But I when he got that touchdown yesterday,
I know, throwing up the heart.
Yes, and I looked at the stat line from last week against the Chargers, and leading passer was obviously Mahomes. Leading receiver was Travis Kelce, and leading rusher was Kareem Hunt. I was like,
right.
Is this 2018?
I know.
And then,
which is not a bad look.
And then Juju's going for 130 yards. I think we're back at 2018. Am I a sophomore in high school? Like again? That would be a 20.
You were a sophomore in 2018? I was oh yeah, I guess you would have been because I was a freshman.
Yeah,
never mind. I don't know why that was confusing to me.
I don't know. But Derby
to win the 6A Kansas football championship. I have not been keeping up with the high school. I know Blue Eye North will not be winning that. I don't think they have won a game all season. Yeah. Mahomes to do a behind the back pass.
Yeah, he's done it.
In a real game? Or because we wrote this down right after he did the preseason.
Oh, really? So he has to do another one?
We said like in a real game.
Oh man, that's gonna be tough. I think he could.
Do you think he will? I kind of do. I think like against like again, like you said, the Panthers or someone where they're just kind of having fun.
Oh my lord, that would be
imagine
perfect.
they're up like 21-0 after like the first quarter.
And
then they're kind of like, we don't need the points. Let's try some things.
Yeah.
Because that's the game they're gonna try some things.
Because Travis Kelce yesterday against the forgetting who we played, Saints, yeah. He did the sort of lateral, the hook and ladder, not a hook and ladder basically, but it's just he threw it to P. Ryan, who was behind him, and P. Ryan almost got a first down,
right?
Which that would have been sick.
I love when we have silly, goofy plays. I love like it was a couple weeks ago now, but like when we have like the big man plays, you know what I mean?
Oh my god,
like a big man touchdown. Oh,
Colin Saunders. So backstory to that. So Mahomes throws a Juju. Juju then does not catch the ball. Total Chiefs move, and it lands perfectly. But before that, they had done this whole like segment about Colin Saunders and
Mhm.
his brother being a part of not Travis, Taylor Swift's background
Yeah, he's
dancers.
like the most iconic background dancer Taylor
Yeah,
Swift
he's the one
has,
that does he
like,
does
ever.
yeah, he does that thing. And they were talking about him, they were hyping him up. The very next thing that happens, Colin Saunders gets a interception in the end zone
Mhm.
off of a fluke of like
Mhm.
Juju Smith
That
Schuster.
is why we love football, people.
That's why we love football. Because
Mhm.
Juju just misses it. And that man, Colin Saunders hauled. Like
Yeah.
he was like
And then after, like, I saw a bunch of memes of, like, "Hey, let the big man run," and, like, they're gonna
exactly.
run, like, their heart because they know this is their only chance. They're gonna put their
Yeah.
heart and soul into that.
And then you see 165-pound Xavier Worthy just
Just like
trying to strip it from him, and he just falls. And I was
yep.
like, there's no way. I mean, Colin Saunders is what, like 300 plus pounds, and then you have
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy. That wouldn't be that'd be like Bobby Boucher headed towards the quarterback, like sort of
That
sort of
was such a
mindset.
random call out. I love it.
I found that in my head.
Mm.
So Mahomes MVP.
I was
I don't think that's gonna
hold
happen.
on. I was trying to look at the odds. That's why I was like, I don't wanna be on my phone. I'm trying
I
to
think
right
either
now, he's at plus 240, and it looks like he's also favored. I mean, it's
I
always a possibility. It's not like we're pulling something, like,
mhm,
out of the blue here.
mhm. I think it'll either be Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Those are my top 2.
Mm.
But if we want a dark horse pick, I think Daniels from Washington, I get Jaden and Jalen Daniels mixed up.
I do too.
Jaden Daniels from Washington, I think he could possibly do it because like he's balling right now with Washington, and I mean, if the season goes well for the Commanders and they win 12 games, and Daniels is a leading passer, he's gonna win MVP. And that's like my sort of dark horse pick. As a rookie, hasn't been done since Mahomes,
Uh-huh.
so
Okay. I am a very, um, influenced person,
influenced. Yeah,
like,
okay.
easily
Yeah,
influenced,
okay.
and also, like, a kind of gal that bets with my heart.
Man,
AKA well,
AKA Alex is putting a bet on it MVP right now.
no, no, AKA certain if I'm told to hate a certain player,
Mhm.
like this one because he left a certain school and then went and ran the Heisman, then
Wow.
I also, like I
Wow.
have no clue about this guy, did not know about him, but, a certain somebody told me, like, "Oh, I just hate him, I cannot ever be a fan of him." So, instantly right now, I'm like, "Look, I agree with all of your points, Easton," but
Mhm.
I'm, like, told to believe
This
this.
certain individual needs to realize game recognize game. When you got
That's how
game,
I feel
respect it.
too.
Respect the
Respect.
game.
No tea. Oh,
No,
moving cameras. Respect.
respect
No
the
tea here.
yeah, I think he's a great player, and
I agree. I would prefer Josh Allen to win
yeah,
MVP over. Um,
I think Josh Allen will win it because
I
he's
do too, and also he's a phenomenal TikToker
oh my lord.
on the Bills account. Like the
Next,
Bills TikTok account lives rent free in my head.
Bobby Witt Jr. MVP. Is that still happening? I still how Judge is doing in the postseason,
Mhm.
and Bobby's not doing well in the postseason. Well, he
Mhm.
did good against Baltimore, but against the Yankees, he's
Well, the
just
thing is we still have okay, not to, like, jinx anything.
oh lord, don't do
Hopefully, we still have plenty of time in the playoffs.
it. Yeah, so that
I can, like, feel you holding your breath like, "Alex, don't say anything
if
stupid."
I think Bobby,
Like, literally tomorrow night, he could turn it around, have the
mhm,
best game of his life, have, like, a game-winning
mhm.
score,
'Cause
some hit, you know?
I do believe in, like, if you're playing in a stadium that you're not, like, familiar with or comfortable with,
Mhm.
you're gonna struggle, but if you're playing at your home field, you know where if you get a hit at this in this certain gap, you're making it to second. You're not second guessing yourself
Right.
because
Well
the Yankees the Yankees baseball park
mhm.
is so small. I
It
call it the
is.
cupcake field because literally
It's good.
I could hit a routine pop fly and that thing would just
I
get
would
carried by
like
the
to
wind.
see you try.
I can hit it 310. Like for
Okay.
real, I can hit
Okay.
it 310. Like I will say it right now. We can find this out, and
Stella can hit it 310. We could have
yes,
talked to her about that today.
I know we could have, but the stupid thing
Sorry,
won't
not
work.
to
No, not my
to
computer. That thing won't work. Making me so mad. So we do.
I really, again, not even thinking about how, like, good Bobby Witt is as a player.
Mhm.
Thinking of Bobby Witt as a, like, the interviews of him in the locker room after they
Mhm.
got, like, their, like, wild card they knew they were going to
Mhm.
play, he was so excited to
Mhm.
play in the postseason
Yeah.
that, again, not that that matters,
Mhm.
but to me, it matters. And to
Right.
me, I'm like, okay, like, what effort is he putting in? He is thinking in his head, oh, I really want to be here. I'm really
Mhm.
excited. I'm getting to play in the playoffs, which I've always wanted to do since I was a little kid. And I'm getting to do it in my stadium, in
Mhm.
my town. Like,
Yeah, we like some
I think he's going to pop off.
yeah, some of these, like, players that get drafted high don't get the chance of, like, winning postseason games, but then also playing postseason games at home.
Right.
And the fact that Bobby's taking it in, I mean, I think he should. This doesn't come
I'm really
around.
hopeful. Yes, I believe he's going to need to turn around a little bit and, like, show that he is worth the MVP, but I
Yeah.
think he has time.
I think if we're basing it if we're looking at regular season stats, I mean, I get it, like, Aaron Judge hits home runs,
That's Aaron
but
Judge.
look where he's playing half of the time.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's a great
if
point.
he didn't hit the ball 310, I would be concerned.
And,
Like
like, this is why also, like, again, like, earlier we were saying we love football. This is why I love
Mhm.
baseball, of
Right.
the culture of both sports.
Yeah.
I again, I told you, like, I don't go when I talk sports, I do not talk, like, stats, I talk feelings and
Feelings and
emotions.
emotions.
And, like, in baseball, I love that that's part of the conversation is, like, the stadiums are different, the
Right.
atmospheres are different, the history at each, field is different.
Right, and I'm not hating on the Yankees. I mean,
No, they have an
they
awesome
yeah, I mean,
stadium.
they pay for their players and, they do what they do every
Oh, we're not
year.
hating on the Yankees,
We're
but
not
here's 10
hating
things
at
that we
all.
hate about
We're
them.
not hating at all. They pay $1 billion for players each year and, they somehow come short every time, but and, you have these teams like the Diamondbacks and the Royals and all these small market teams that have to scrap, and they end up getting the job done, so I don't know, I'm not hating at all. I'm not.
Again, to
That's
bring
coming
feelings
from
into
me.
it, I'm like a big I care about you if I like your stadium.
Mhm.
The Yankee Stadium was kinda boring to me,
Oh, was it?
and I really enjoyed my time at the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I bet
So,
I wanna go to Arizona or San Francisco.
that's my number 1, like, bucket list stadium to go to is San Francisco.
Yeah, that would be my favorite.
Yeah, like, the water in the background, all that is, like
Chiefs three-peat. Back to
moving on, back to
Chief
the Chiefs.
Chiefs three-peat.
Um,
I think it's
I
happening.
mean, we're undefeated right now, so
I think it's happening. Like, the fact that we are winning with this is our offense. A guy that was cut from the Patriots,
Mhm,
a guy that was cut from the Jets,
mhm.
a rookie, Justin Watson, which I don't know how he's a good receiver. Justin
Yeah,
Watson, a guy that was cut and that didn't even want no one even wanted in Kareem Hunt,
mhm,
a a rookie running back,
and a 35-year-old.
and a guy that wasn't even picked by a team in Sanjay Pirine, and then a guy that's 35 years old in Travis Kelce.
Right. We're and
Thank
Patrick
God we
Mahomes.
have a
And Patrick Mahomes. Let's,
and
like, not
Patrick
forget that.
yeah, and thank God we have Patrick Mahomes and a good offensive line. Like,
Right.
that's the key those are the key things. If you have a good offensive line, good quarterback, just let your players play.
Can't forget a reliable kicker.
Yeah, Butker he'll sink it from I mean, when he
Right.
pulled up from 70 yards and
You
was
say we need 3 points, he got you. He's
exactly,
not missing those.
for real. So, I think three-peat's happening.
I do too, but then, like, I get nervous saying that because, 1, the whole world, except for evidently the refs,
Mhm.
is against Kansas City winning.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone hates us right now. We are the
Yeah,
new Cowboys.
yeah.
Um,
But I don't
so I do think that that will play a part of, like, everyone's just gonna be angry that we're doing well in the playoffs.
Mhm.
And then
People hate when people succeed. And,
right.
people hated the Patriots. I hated the Patriots. Like, it's a common thing. But, now I understand what Patriots fans went through.
I know.
So,
I think that and, like, this sounds really, like, I don't know, sinister is not the word, but, like, not believing of me of, like, I really hope that we do a three-peat.
mhm.
Our stats look like we could, but it's a really large thing to accomplish, right?
Right, but it's stats is
Like, just
stats.
winning a Super Bowl in general is,
Right.
like, a lot of things have to fall into line perfectly to make that happen,
Mhm.
and we've had a lot of things, like already causing so many issues in our
Right.
season, even though our record looks good.
Yeah.
And I think that is also the Patrick Mahomes effect of give him literally 13 seconds. Give
Right.
him, random players from the corners of the NFL and he gets it done.
Right. And so the thing that Chiefs fans need to start like talking about, maybe put in their head, we're doing great with Juju, Worthy, and Watson and Kelsey, all those people. But like whenever the postseason comes and you add in Rice,
Hopefully we get
Hollywood
to.
Brown, and if we decide to trade for a wide receiver, I don't know, but I don't think we should. But
Like we're fine.
since Rice and Brown haven't played throughout the season, they're going to be mixed into a thing that,
And that almost makes me nervous.
yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. But
if we're doing fine, then hold Rashee Rice to the side and be like, right now they don't need you.
Well, I think just sort of maybe knowing what his role is and what he succeeds in, and not trying to do too much. That's the only thing we need to do.
I like that. That was very well said, Easton.
So okay,
moving on.
Taylor Swift over 4 games. That's already happened.
Is she at 3 or 4?
I thought she's been to 4. She only
okay. Well, then it's over. We just need her to go to 1 more, right? Because you can't. Right now we're even on the line.
I'm gonna mark it off because I'm confident.
Okay. Of course, now he says that she's never gonna come back.
Exactly.
Did you see she had glitter? Oh my god, English.
Freckles.
She had glitter freckles last night.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I'm not like a fashion person.
I did not like them. I love her, but I was kind of like, this feels like something I did in like middle school.
Oh man, that's
okay. Moving on. What else do we have?
What's MM?
March Madness.
Oh, March Madness. Oh, 16-1.
Like, it's only happened once, but like we want it to happen. It's fun as long as it's not to KU. It's fine.
Mahomes top 3 passing, maybe.
It's not looking great right now.
Good. Kansas. Man, do the Zoom. Zoom effect is going right.
I do not any longer believe that KU will be in the top 20 football teams this year.
Top 20 football. The Kansas top 20 in the college football rankings. Is it happening, Alex?
I don't think so.
It's not happening. There's no way.
Fine.
It's fine. There's always next season, right?
Right. You can mark this one off. The Royals to play a home playoffs game.
Where's that? Oh,
I don't know where it's at, but I think because it's happening. And then the KC Current to host the NWSL.
Yeah, I think the tournament is about to start. So
I don't know. Honestly, I have not been keeping up with the Current.
I think it will.
What's current with the Current? They should use that as like some.
They're headed to the playoffs. So I totally forgot to mark off our free space.
Free space.
So
okay,
I think
Houston, how's the card looking?
So here.
Oh, all of the audio only listen. I can't see that.
Send me a picture. I will put it on the screen.
Okay. We'll do some post recording.
So basically, our only chance is if there's a T Swift proposal or a Chiefs three-peat.
So it looks like we are really hoping and praying.
Our only like good bingo so far looks like, or Mahomes.
There's also a lot of time left. We have until April, Easton.
Yeah, we've kind of put this in a not a good spot of the order.
Well, we did it with our hearts.
Okay. I think we're good.
Yeah,
that's all I have.
This has been the most like chaotic episode ever.
So many issues with audio just not working, and it's gonna be the death of me. It might. Well, but you know what? We have to stay positive because you know what? The day
you are in such a good mood now. I'm so happy.
Yeah, exactly. I think it just got progressively better.
I think that my favorite episodes are when it's just you and me and we don't have a guest. Yeah, not gonna lie.
I like having a guest.
I know. I also think that we talk the most like actual sports when we don't have a guest. Because when we have a guest, it's like, how do you like being a college athlete? We don't like get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like we should just to kind of prove that we can do more than just talk about feelings.
Take the, the route of, making them feel like, they can answer all the sports questions. Like, let's just have a genuine conversation and just like, that's not like, scripted.
I know.
So,
well, what should we get all of our 100 monthly listeners excited for the next month of the Next Gen podcast? What do you have coming up?
Whole lot of events coming up for 810.
For sure.
Like,
I definitely want to chit chat about those on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
say our role in that.
Yeah, our social numbers,
We just hit 1,000
TikTok
followers on
followers.
TikTok.
Yeah.
So if you're not already, follow Sports Radio 810 WHB on TikTok. It is me and Easton creating some content. Getting some content from our favoriteest social team in the world and reposting it, or silly little skits that we think
Right.
of. So please follow that.
Mhm.
That's really all I got. Easton, do
Yes.
you have any other updates?
Well, we'll have a guest next week if this roadcaster
We
starts.
should have. We were supposed to talk to today one of my high school friends, who's my throwing partner, who is a D2
And I wanted to talk
regional
about it.
NCAA softball champion.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it so bad because softball is really like one of my favorite sports to watch.
And she was
especially
literally like my throwing partner for like 6 years.
That's so fun.
I have great stories with her. We have another episode coming up with a KU alum, one of my good friends, who works now in the video department at Michigan State. So kind of like the Easton of Michigan State now. So talk to him about his early career. We have a Washburn basketball player coming on, who is gearing up to play KU in Allen Fieldhouse. We're going to talk to him about, one, he's a K-State fan, so obviously he hopes KU loses. 2, what does that look like? He's a D2 player going to play like one of the top, 5
one of the top
historical teams in the country. I don't think who else we have coming up. I think that's all we got right now on the dock. But I hope you guys enjoyed
just this episode where we
just hanging out with us.
We just, find a way to get an episode out to, I really hope this thing decides to work when we have a guest, because if we have a big guest come up, I don't want to disappoint.
I know.
Waste their time.
I don't think it's your fault though. So
true. All right, let's close it out,
right.
Alex.
Oh, Easton said bye. We're done.
Yeah, close it out.
All right. With that, peace out.